Doesn't look that far. Right. Why, yo? Whoa.
Come on, pull up, dude. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh my god.
Some help. Hold on.
Okay, get off the bridge. Everybody off the bridge.
Quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Alright, so last time we made it to Northreach. We rejoined with Sid after the massacre at the town. We agreed that the mother crystals are what's causing the Blythe, so we're gonna go destroy one, but we need to reach the capital first. So we're here in Northreach. We met up with that lady, I can't remember her name right now, and now we're gonna go find another lady to continue the story.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
The dame, that's what we're
Enough to
from.
have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Okay, well, if she's been gone for
Well then.
all these days, she's probably dead, if I'm being honest. Alright, so now we're gonna walk all the way to the other side of town.
Heard the bones fell favorably to the...
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Alright, tell her the full story.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Alright, on to more. I will say this though, there's a reoccurring theme of people who know people who owe them favors in order to get us into different places. It's like the 5th time that's happened.
Markets are a veritable.
Need not remind me.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
A little change in the background music. Sounds a little darker now.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Man, look at all this. Oh, there's a kingdom way over there. Well, the capital. You can see it from over here. So we're not too far off. Man, it does look pretty cool. Hold on,
That's enough dallying, you two.
All right. Alright, now I'm done looking at that. Here's the town.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Oh, and that's probably the bridge that we're talking about. You have to cross that bridge to get into the city.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Yeah, but this is a very small town. You can pretty much fight everyone here by yourself.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
I'll be needing some more straw for the stables. One of the hens just gave birth.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't think...
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique.
Okay, so there's the comb we're
Said
looking
he
for.
wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was.
Which will lead us to
not,
the lady.
As I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything.
Alright, take it easy, man.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
It can't be that good, dude. It really can't. Like, dude, chill out. I'm gonna cut across the grass over here. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I can.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Bro, come on. What? Like I said, man, that move does so much damage. Same with that one. Uh-oh.
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Where's the comb?
So it is you. Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with the Dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the Dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the Dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Okay, well, a soldier with actual, well, what appears to be somewhat
to tell
compassion is
Isabel.
kind of nice and reassuring to see.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
It's funny, I literally said, for her to be gone days to about a week, it's over. Like, you don't just disappear without a trace, and no one knows.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Unless there was another side quest just now, for her, specifically, that little, like, click animation to give her the coma stupid.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
See, that now gives me, like,
Weren't expecting any new
a bit of a theory that we're gonna run up in there. Maybe not get away with the mana crystal or whatever, but we might take down the king or one of the royals or whatever, and then the prince, the guy's son with Bahamut, is gonna come back and try to fight us. Something of that nature is gonna happen. That's the only explanation I can think of as of right now. But we still forgot about Kupka's hunting us. I kind of forgot about that, to mention that at the beginning. For killing Benedicta, he's still on that.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
It's either the ocean or the cliff. There's really nowhere else to go.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain.
Dude, I'm saying, Sid is like one of the best characters
First,
ever.
we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
And I can always think of characters similar to him, but no one is exactly like him. There's not a single person I can think of. You've reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, not be able to turn. Man, let's go, man. That means this whole next session is about to be deep. Also, all those lines, I wonder how old Sid is. He has to be kind of old. Like 50, maybe 60.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Oh man. Also, if we're being completely honest,
Trying to stay out of sight.
if both of them were to activate their icons,
Obviously.
there's really nothing no one can do. 'Cause that's 2 versus any one icon. They kind of got it locked up.
The passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
Bro, that's not what I'm trying to do.
I swear this passage used to be secret. It never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
Bro, I just really don't want Sid to die. Also, I will say, if he turns out to be like the secret villain the entire time, that'd be crazy.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Alright, man.
Captain, to arms! Summon the cannoneer! At once!
Oh, one of these things again.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed. You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Give a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
You feel that? Something in there.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick. Not this time.
Oh, come on, I definitely missed.
Just though. Thank you, Sid.
Dude, I'm like stuck in a fucking line. Thank you. I've been waiting for the stagger forever.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Bollocks. He's got a Kashyyyk.
Poor Patch.
Save your pity. You get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
My wounds, boy!
Three times? Are you joking?
Keep your distance, boy. Over here.
Okay, stagger.
My wounds, boy. Get him. Garuda, lend me your strength. Torgal. Well done, Torgal.
Bro, hold up. I might actually lose. That guy did way too much damage to me, dude. Oh, man.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Ah, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. You've said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
They were there to keep your cash, kid.
Or we can't go this way or something? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, 'cause I was waiting right by that gate to lift it up. Ooh, take it easy.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Why, yo? Whoa.
Come on, pull up, dude. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh my god.
Some help.
Hold on.
Okay, get off the bridge. Everybody off the bridge.
Quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Some points, we'll use the war cry to invigorate. Oh. What? Dude, let me move. Damn, why am I like stabbing? There we go. I was about to say.
My wounds, boy.
Quickly go this way. Okay, just want to pick up those stuff. Now let me go this way. This place does look kind of cool, I will say that. Looks like that one mine from Skylanders. Alright, I need here. Okay, so we're making our way. Oh man. A lot of room clearing this one so far.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Coral sword, interesting.
On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
What happened? Oh, okay, that's a good one, man.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
What happened to 2 ass one? I like that.
Keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Oh man. That looks awesome.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
That looks like a boss battle floor right there, in and of itself.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
This OST in the background is awesome.
Oh no.
Them again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
That move is like the best crowd control move there is.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the 2 places connected somehow? No mistakes.
Dude, I can't dodge that move for like nothing, man.
Not this time. My wounds, boy. Not this time. Don't let them get away. You know what to do, boy.
What kind of long move is this?
Too slow.
Okay. Another little section cleared. Took a little bit longer than I expected.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Okay, that sounds like it's gonna be a long boss. So I'm gonna pause right here. And the next part we're gonna take on whatever boss is lying down there. I know there's gonna be a boss down there for sure. Go through the gates and we'll see what happens after that. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. We made it to Mother's Crystal.